Hey, good afternoon. Happy Easter. Welcome back to my little gardening channel. I want to show you a few things today. My parents came up to visit and brought a few surprises. And we were able to get a few things done yesterday afternoon. So I just wanted to give you a little update of some things we've got happening in the garden here. But first things first, I want to show you my what's going to be my Compost Tea Brewer. This is probably a 35-gallon drum that my dad brought up from where they live. He got it at a yard sale, and apparently it used to hold Greek golden peppers, I don't know, banana peppers or something. But pretty neat. What I like about it is that it's got this screw top that I can take off to insert a cover that has a seal that's still intact. Fits right on top and then screws down tight for an airtight seal. What I'm gonna do, I'll probably use that during the winter or whenever I'm not using this to seal it off, but what I'm planning on doing is just copying the diameter of this seal and making a screen, getting some window screen or something. I think I've actually got an old window screen in the garage, so just cut it to fit. Get a gasket or something that's about that diameter and just put the screen on top, or figure that out. Anyways, sit it in there and then screw the top on to secure it. As far as how to make one of these, Frank over at Balthazar's Pagan Garden has a nice little video on how to convert a drum similar to this to a full-blown compost tea brewer. So Frank, I just want to say thanks, man. So that's going to be a project that hopefully I'll have finished within the next month. The other thing I wanted to show you is my potato bin. Watched a few videos this past winter on making one of these, growing potatoes in a bin, and I'm going to give it a try. What this is just two tomato cages that I made out of cattle paneling that are sitting over there. There's some extra. I just opened two of those cages up and bent them out a little bit so I could connect them and then stake them down. This is a cage is 3 foot in diameter, about 5 foot tall, and there's various methods or approaches to doing something like this, but I think what I'm going to do is use the straw method, where I'll have straw at the bottom followed by a couple inches of garden soil. I'll put some pieces of potato with the eyes facing out if possible, in like a wagon wheel shape. Just load that full, and then another layer of soil, a couple inches deep, more straw, more soil, more potatoes, more soil, more straw, so on and so forth until I get this about halfway filled. Samuel, you need to let him get down, okay, bud? What? Alright. Well, hey, can you let her go down the slide once, bud?
Yeah, then she come back.
Then they're going to go back up there, don't worry. Let them come down, bud. You got to move out of the way.
Hey, you have to move.
Anyway. That's what I'm going to try this year. I'm interested to see how that works. Right, Ruth?
Yeah.
Should be fun, huh? Let's see. Where were we? Sayla, what you doing, baby? The other thing I want to show you, I got a video on this from last year, is my tomato trellis made out of 1/2-inch electrical conduit. 3 12-foot lengths of electrical conduit will make you one of these. And I think the guys at Home Depot, they bent the 90-degree angles for me for the top rail. These are in the ground approximately 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet, so close to a 10-foot tall trellis. You got these little fittings up here that you just screw on, so you can take all this apart pretty easily at the end of the year. They held up pretty well last year, so the idea this year is to try to get 6 plants. I think I can get 6 in here on the trellis, maybe even 7. I had 5 last year and had them spaced pretty decent, but pruning them and kind of keeping them trimmed up and stuff, I should be able to get more plants in here. Got them spaced a little further apart this year. The only other improvement that maybe I'll make at some point is trying to get some kind of fitting so that I can get a piece of piping between these two, and then from this to that one to connect all 3 so it's a little more rigid overall, and each one could kind of help support the other. Because right now, I mean, they'll hold up to the weight, but once these are loaded down with fruit, I mean, they're bent just slightly, I noticed last year. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But so anyway, that's what we got going on in the garden. Pretty excited about this year. Looking forward to getting some more stuff in the ground. So we'll kind of go from there. Hey, baby, you need to get out of there, okay? So anyway, until next time, happy gardening. Bye.
Bye.